morning and welcome along to the final day for the Champion Fours, men's and women's, for the Auckland Bowling Centre. My name is Simon Poplin and I'm joined in commentary by Gerard Hulse. Good morning, Gerard. How are you?
Good, thanks, Simon. Yourself?
Good, thank you.
Good.
Lovely day here at Royal Oak Bowls under the canopy, under the new canopy which they got this year. We're going to be showing you two games today, the semi-final of the ladies fours and the men's final. That's the buzzer, it's just gone off. So in this game you'll be seeing the Royal Oak team playing the Balmoral team. Leading off for the Royal Oak team is Lee Singer, second year bowler, who's had quite a bit of success early in her career. Gerard, she's been going pretty good. Run up in the Taranaki fours.
This is Robin.
This is Lee Singer leading off. And they're playing the Balmoral team of Tessa Farley, Linda Farley, Katie Merritt and Margaret Rouse.
And I just heard the bell going. What's the time limit for today?
I believe it's got a long time limit for semi-finals today, Gerard. It's 3.5 hours, which you'd anticipate that we'd be getting through well before that, wouldn't you? You'd hope.
Oh, you'd hope so, yes. But sometimes with games, you go to the time limit and there's one end to play, and it's always a rankling among the players as to whether they would have won because of that end that they finally missed.
Absolutely. I mean, with the ladies, generally you find the men are a bit more aggressive, so you get a few more kills in a men's game of fours than the ladies. But we'll see what happens here. So Lee just not quite there with the first one, just knock on the second ball over. So leading off for the Balmoral team is Linda Farley, whose daughter Tessa is playing skip. Tessa won all 4 of the Balmoral club events this year in the ladies, so that's a great effort.
Great effort. Great effort.
I think that's a wrong bias, to be fair. That's heading in the wrong direction.
I just think it's extremely windy at this place
windy.
here.
I think that's a shout for the bar for Linda. My word, bit of nerves obviously on the camera there today, I reckon. So
a little bit short coming up. But as I said earlier on, I just wondering how difference in the speed of the green between here and Remuera. As the women played at Remuera yesterday,
right,
it might just take an end or two for these women, both teams, just to get used to the speed of the green.
So this is a Katie Merritt, who's a first-year bowler. So to make the semi-final of the Champion Fours at senior level was a great effort. We were watching in the warm-up in the trial end. She was playing pretty well.
Yeah, it's a nice bowl. It's about a metre short, but still a good first effort. Yeah.
There's Robin Fisher. You can see in the picture there. Runner-up in this year's Taranaki Ladies Open, which is no mean feat, with Lee Singer, who was in that team as well. Great effort here, good shot here, very good shot. That was Glennis Watkins playing 2 for the Royal Oak team. So just for the viewers at home, the Balmoral team have got the white stickers on their bowls. The Royal Oak team have got no stickers on, so to distinguish the two teams there should make it a bit easier for us. This is Colleen Watney playing her first bowl. These ladies here should know the green speed, though, you would think, Gerard, being their home turf.
Yeah, I just think that having played at Remuera yesterday and adjusting to that speed, doesn't matter whether it's home turf or not. You've got to adjust back to the speed of the particular green you're playing on. And if you've got muscle memory from yesterday, it's going to take an end just to get confidence, especially if you throw an extra metre. I mean, the size of the green is 34.5 by 35 point something.
Right.
Whereas Remuera is a 36 by 36.
Right. Okay.
So again, you're being a little bit cautious on this one by throwing it a bit softer.
Yes. So Colleen on her backhand. No one's come down the forehand. Oh, Lee came down the forehand with the first two, and everyone else has been down the backhand since.
But then everybody's been narrow as well. Look at where those bowls are finishing
You
up.
might get a bit of luck here.
Oh.
Bit of rub. So possibly 2 shots there to the Royal Oak team. Margaret Rouse here. She thought she was. I had a chat to her before, and she thought she was a 10th year bowler. She wasn't sure though, so she's just round the back.
Yeah, it's a little bit of extra weight.
Possibly going a bit quick, and it's gone into the ditch. So Tessa Farley played in the obviously because she won all the Balmoral Championship events. I was down at New Lynn and she played the semi-final of the Championship singles and lost in a very, very close battle to the Glenelg lady whose name escapes me, but played very, very well. I think it was 21-20, Gerard. So it was a very, very good game.
Was that Judy Rail?
No, it wasn't Judy Rail. It was the other lady
from Glenelg.
Yes, it was. We might have to talk to the ladies about not standing in front of the cameras there, perhaps, Brendan. So we're a bit blocked view at the moment. So Robbins, there we go, it's better. Robbins again, as you say, Gerard. Bit narrow. No one's sort of got that green, have they, so far?
That's why it's speed and width and weight, they said, and a little bit narrower. Sorry, a little bit shorter. And they tend to go a fraction narrower as well.
The first bowl for Tessa Farley.
Short.
She's a bit tight as well, isn't she? So
yeah.
Common theme first end. There's been 2 bowls wide and everything else has been narrow. Robin plays with SRVs, which are quite a narrow bowl anyway. She's definitely given that more green. Whether it comes back or not, it's a different story.
Yeah, the only one who really gave it a bit of extra weight was Margaret Rouse, and she finished up in the ditch.
Yes.
Overcompensated a bit.
So they're just waiting. There's a drive next door from the men. So Tessa probably coupled down here. So she's
narrow and short.
She might get a bit of a. Oh, she's got a bit more weight at this time. She might get a bit of a rub through there. Oh, that's the bowl of Balmoral. The white stickered bowl, so that's a bit of fortune early days, but you have to take that. So
I thought that was short, but obviously she had the weight on that one.
We will be giving you, folks, periodically we will be giving you the progress scores on the other ladies semi-final between Point Chev and St Heliers, and the 2 men's semi-final between Auckland Bowling Club playing the locals Royal Oak, and New Lynn Bowling Club playing. Who are New Lynn Bowling Club playing? Over there. New Lynn are playing East Tamaki.
Oh.
It's a bit of a shorter end this time from the ladies.
All I can say is go East Tamaki, because it's not a team or a club that you see that features often in Champ of Champs.
Okay.
At the semi-final level. So obviously they're doing very well among themselves.
Unfortunately, I have to beg to differ because they're playing New Lynn, which is the club that I'm the manager of, Gerard. But it's okay. You know, we're allowed to be on opposite sides of the fence, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
So it's quite a shorter end this time. Lee's going up and down that one side, so she's a couple of bowls low. It's quite a bowling family, the Farleys. So they all play. I believe there's the sister Chelsea who plays as well. Very good bowler too.
Chelsea, that's the one I was thinking of. Yes.
She's a Suttons now. She got married.
That's right.
Got two little babies. Very good shot there from Linda. Very good bowl. Beautiful day in the city of Sales, isn't it, Gerard?
It's a beautiful day so far. Yeah, it's a beautiful day.
So Katie, so it's quite often when you got a newish bowler in your team, it's a good strategic plan to put them at 2 and the 4s to take the pressure off having to throw the jack and get the lead bowls precisely. They've got more scope when they're playing 2, so they don't have to be precise. So that's a good ploy. My word, look at that swing. That's really swung away. Big green there. So Glennis on the backhand as well. There's definitely a couple of greens there, isn't there? This,
Yes.
Left-hand side of the rink, as we look at it, is definitely the wider side.
And I wonder if that's why they prefer the other hand, just straighter.
Good technique there from Katie. Obviously had a good bit of coaching.
Balmoral are very good with their coaching program and with their junior programs.
Okay.
Yeah, certainly encouraging. Lovely bowl.
Lovely bowl.
They're certainly very encouraging, and you see that through in the 1 to 5s coming through. Balmoral always feature very highly as far as that's concerned.
I think this will be out wide again. It's not quite. They're not quite. It's a shorter end as well, and it's not quite turning. But quite a bigger pace. But they've got all the bowls behind the head, so they've got options.
That's 2 shots to Balmoral then.
Here's Margaret Rouse on the forehand as well, on the wider hand. I don't think it must be a bit chilly out there though, Gerard, because no one's sort of everyone's sort of wearing a jacket, aren't they?
Yeah, that's certainly right there.
Not the worst home.
I don't know if you play with a jacket, but I find it very constricting, and it ruins my bowls.
Okay.
Not that I'm greatest because I'm here, but I find it very constricting as far as playing with a jacket is concerned.
I have no firm opinion either way. To be fair, I don't mind either way. I don't mind being warm though.
I like being warm, but to me it's a jersey rather than a jacket.
Yes. Well, this should come home, but it's not going to. It's just where it goes to. It's not going to be a bad spot. Almost, I'm not going to quite count, but a very good home again. So 2 shots, 2 good tidy shots too to Balmoral. Robin saying that purple bowl of Lee's is probably a jack, or bowl jack low.
Just a nice wing bowl to come in off.
Yes.
That's what she's saying.
Looked to be in the area, might be just sneaking past. Gave it a good try. 2 shots to Balmoral again, 2 lovely bowls too.
It's going to be hard to get in there. You need the perfect weighted shot to get in between those two. It's really a matter of perhaps giving a little bump to hold yourself there.
Well, they've got the 3 third shots, so there's no drama. It's a bit, all those you can see those 2 purple bowls and the maroon bowl are all the raw oak bowls. So it doesn't matter if they knock any of those out, they won't lose any shots. So Tess will be on the forehand. Playing with Henslot XGs by the looks of it.
Yes, definitely. I'm not sure why you'd play with anything else.
Pardon?
I'm not sure why you would play with anything else.
Well, there's a lot of other good bowls out there, Gerard, I believe. Some
Are
of the
there?
manufacturers listening would probably beg to differ. Especially Alphas. Oh, no, that's Henslot, sorry. Right, so Robin, she'll be on the probe here, I would think. She would think she'd be narrow with that.
Yeah, this is a
Line
good
of-
shot.
It is an SRV, so it is holding up. My word.
Yeah,
Great shot.
great shot. I said she needed to knock instead.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
That's
a
Robin's,
toucher as well.
Robin's bread and butter. She loves a little, just a yard-on shot through the head. It's obviously Tess on the backhand.
Oh.
I believe that's mother and daughter both have a wrong bias now.
No.
That's got to be a family shout at the bar, surely. So I would think Robin would be pretty careful here. She only needs to touch that jack. I think she'd lose a shot. So I don't believe she'll be trying too hard here. And she's not. She's faulty wide, as they say. So what does that make the score after 2 ends, Gerard?
Look at where that ball finished up. Gosh, that was close. I was just, I had to hold back before I said one. That was a very good shot of her.
Very good shot of Robbins, yes.
Oh, Robbins, yeah, very good shot. That'll be a bit of a heartbreaker to Royal Oak.
So, just the 13 ends to go. So, Lee Singer, ex-West Coaster, come up to Auckland a few years ago with her daughter Nicole, who was also a fairly decent junior bowler as well. So Lee's pretty much the only one so far has been going down this narrower, we think narrower hand, don't we, Gerard? It's not too bad, this one.
Yeah, still 1.5 meters.
1 metre, yep.
I thought this backhand here was the narrower side. That is where most of them played the first game.
So Linda's on the back end, which we think is the wider hand, don't we? Coming reasonably well, by the looks of it. Is she going to get hit? No.
No.
It's shy of a gallop as well, so about a metre short, or 2 metres short probably. So Lee's still on the forehand. Looks a little under the head, but good enough to count at this stage. The next door, we have the Royal Oak team playing the Auckland Bowling Club team. Two very good skips there, Mike Galloway and Jamie Hill, and it is 3-2 after 2 ends to the Royal Oak team. So Linda not quite there as well. So bit of an opportunity here for the Royal Oak team to get another bowl on the head. Plenty of room there.
Didn't like that when she left her hand. You could
the expression on the face was like, oh.
Yeah, yeah.
Mind you, it's going to be enough. It's if she doesn't like it, she should do that again because it's narrow, but it's better.
Yeah.
The weight was fine. Study of concentrations from Katie. She does get the bowl away really well. She is narrow, but she's got a chance of getting a bit of fortune.
Oh, bad luck.
Wow.
Oh, bad luck.
My, that word, it was a little bit weighty. So still, looks to be quite
weighty
as well.
Yeah.
Robin's reaching for the ditch, which is not a good sign. The ladies are struggling a bit with this length.
Well, struggling with with the speed of the green.
Yes.
Is what they're struggling with.
Well, they've gone quite long. They've gone almost 2 metres to 2 metres, pretty much. So they haven't they? So it is pretty much as long as they can get. And Katie won't be happy with that either, unfortunately. But it's it's their best shot, so it's probably third shot. So
still plenty of room to swing
room for
around.
Colleen to get in there.
Yeah. You don't need to touch the jack. You need to be 1 metre away. So there's plenty of room.
I asked Colleen before and how long she's playing. She's 30 years plus, I think. Oh, such a long time, she says. Fair effort.
Very good effort.
Stayed on, so just out of camera shot, so maybe in the mix. Yeah, looks like it'd be in the mix. So Margaret would just be looking to get something close here.
This is a nice line. It'll depend on your weight now, Margaret.
She's still going,
That's
but
a nice.
isn't she?
Oh, a bit heavy, eh? Oh, no. Oh yeah, missed that.
Mm.
Yeah. We need a bit more width, about a bowl more width and half a metre shorter.
This is a better bowl here. Good shot here. That's the shot.
Yep, good bowl. Nicely behind.
Margaret on the back end,
A quick check to make sure you had the bias right.
which is always a good thing. It's a better effort here, I think. Or is it going to just get around that? It is. It's a better effort here. It's a very good.
Oh,
Great try for Margaret.
One. Yeah, just a touch, but still one down.
Certainly a big help for Tess though. Gives her a bit more bowls to play. Oh, ran out of spray. Hate that when it happens. So at least Tess has now got something to play to. She's got a bowl past the jack or almost by the head. I can tell you in the other ladies semi-final we have point share after 2 ends is 2-0 up against St Heliers. I can't see what's happened with the new Linese Tamaki game at this stage, but it will get you. I think it might be
3-0.
3-0 to East Tamaki, I think.
Yeah, it's 3-0 after 3 ends, isn't it?
Yes, I'm not sure who that's to though. Yeah, Robin's got the shot, so she'll be coming down a backhand.
They should be on top.
Yep. Quite going to be there. So Tessa's got a few options there on the forehand, Gerard, do you reckon?
Ah, yes,
She's got Katie's bowl to knock through or sit the bowl. Jack in the ditch is fine. She's got the bye sorted this time.
Just take a little bit of green as well. It doesn't want to cut it.
I think is she wide? Just a smidgen wide?
No, come through.
Coming home. She's only drawing. She didn't have the weight I thought she might have, so she's just trying to get another bowl handy. Okay. Interesting, because her bowl's protected really on that forehand by the Katie's bowl, so she can probably afford to be to the ditch country. So
coming underneath the white bowl
yes.
As we look at it, and then hunting the jack or hunting the purple. Yeah.
I know there was a bowl past the jack immediately behind, but I mean she's got options.
I don't think that changes the shot that well.
I don't think so. I think still her bowl's protected. I think she's she can stick that jack in the ditch.
Yeah, I think just needs a little bit more narrow, a little bit more weight.
More positivity, maybe. Maybe a little bit more.
This is a good bowl.
Maybe a little bit more. Is she going to turn her time or just correct on Katie's?
Unlucky. Unlucky.
So it looks like one, but yet to be confirmed. One shot?
Yep, one shot.
So nothing, and after 3 ends, 2-1. So who won this event last year? Gerard? That's a good throw to you.
You're talking about the women's
force.
Carlton Cornwall would have won. Carlton Cornwall would have won that hands down.
Would they? Right.
Yeah.
They're a pretty good team, I think.
They're a pretty good team. Yeah.
Who was that team? Gerard? That is your club?
Yeah. Karen Hemmer was the lead. Karen De Jong was number 3. Interesting thing with Karen De Jong is she played with a stick, and she still managed to win national championships as well. Then Linda Ralph was leading, of course, and Lisa Prideaux was number 2 in the team.
Actually, that's a fabulous team, isn't it? Yeah. It's a very good team.
Yeah. It's the team that won the national championships the previous year.
Okay.
And then they came back and they won the club champs, of course, and then they won the champ of champs again here.
That's a great effort. So Linda Farley on her backhand, that looks narrow to me off the bat. It is holding up, but again, weight's not too bad. She's got to correct that bit of the grass, but apart from that, she's pretty good. There's a big crowd building up out there. There's a few people here, so plenty of room for more people to come down though if you want to pop down. Have a view of the new splendid facilities Royal Oak have got here.
I believe it's been dubbed the Royal Palace.
The Royal Palace,
The
really?
Royal Palace,
Is that
yeah.
to do with the catering from Des Fisher, or?
No.
Right.
I understand that Charles and Camilla are watching live on TV as well.
Excellent.
Yeah.
This looks a bit of green this time from Linda.
Still cutting.
Might just be ducking away. He's going to hold on enough. Pretty good weight and probably good enough.
Good enough for the shot, I think.
Yes.
Yeah. Put the tape on it though.
So Glennis is on her backhand as well, on the open hand. Very good line. Here's the legs.
Running out.
Little legs, bit like me.
A
Yeah,
shovel
man.
full of coal necessary. Eh? Ran out of steam.
Yes, indeed. Katie's down her forehand on the wider hand. Looks a good line. Looks a very good line. Going a little
Oh,
bit,
it's
but
an
if she gets
excellent
the
bowl.
jack and toe, very good bowl.
Oh, very good bowl. Yeah.
Very impressive for a
Yeah.
first year bowler.
Very good
Gerard,
bowl.
very impressive.
Certainly moving the jack off the centre line it gives the team who've done that a psychological advantage, I think.
Tessa's still having trouble with their chalk. But Glennis won't be happy with
Yeah.
that. So
We're gonna
Katie would think would change hands.
see, I would have stayed the same hand, same bowl, same hand.
Yep.
Nothing's changed. Oh no, she did change hands.
She did change hands. No, yep, she did. She's a little bit quick, which is a little bit of concern, maybe. But if she gets it clean, she's okay.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so it's not quite what she was trying to play, but it ended up pretty good, I think.
Mind you, what do we know about bowls?
Oh, yes, I don't think halfway up Tessa and going, oh my goodness, and then, oh. So yes, it's the old story in bowls. You got a chance to re-up, haven't you?
Yeah,
Nothing
that's
short.
true. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, bowls. One on the ditch and one right on the ledge.
Yeah, pretty good.
There's a pretty good shot.
So if the uninitiated, who there shouldn't be too many watching on the live stream, but it'd be a lot nice if you are. Once that jack goes in the ditch, then every bowl that follows has to stay on the rink. Oh, unlucky there. There we go. That's a good view there, Brendan. Well done. So that bowl there of Katie's is a live bowl, even if it goes into the ditch because it's touched the jack. So it's just damage control now from the Royal Oak team if they can cut it down.
I wonder whether you wouldn't play on the forehand and just try and tip this this bowl here just forward a fraction.
Well, that's a touch as well, exactly. So
Yeah.
to every chance. So they've got a tricky little spot there. They've got to, as they get round that front short bowl, which is about a metre short, and then stop just before the ditch. Always a tricky one. Not many people practice the ditch to ditch bowl. That looks to be a little bit light from Colleen. So plenty of room, really. So that you can see that bowl on almost on the terminator. That white one is the bowl of Katie's first bowl, which is also a toucher. Better ears. She's a bit quick, but she needs a contact on stomach. I'm not sure she was getting one. Just fell into the ditch.
It's only about 2 bowls short, 2 bowls long.
She was.
Yeah.
So not much on there for Robin.
Still
She's
think
just got to get around that. Well, that purple bowl we see at about 1 o'clock is Lee Singers, which is the
see if I was skipper, I would be calling them on the other hand.
skip of which team?
White, Balmoral.
The white team.
Yeah, I'd be calling them on that forehand just to try to tip this one in.
Well, she has yeah, that is Linda Farley's bowler, that chocolatey one. So Robin's on her backhand, I'm assuming. Yes, on the backhand. Because Robin played in the inaugural Bowls 3-5.
Did she?
For Royal Oak, yes, she was the lady.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously had to have one lady, two men. She was the inaugural team for them. Played pretty well. Not going to quite have the legs for it. As you say, that's probably now means that Linda could come the forehand, and she is going to be. They're listening to you through the window, Gerard. That's very wide.
It has to be white. It's a white hand.
Here it comes.
It's the.
It still might be travelling a little bit. Is she? Is she?
No,
Is
that's
she?
beautiful.
No,
That's beautiful.
she's not. Played it
There we
very
are.
well.
Yep. Even and he could even say that's short, but
Yes.
you're not going to complain about that, though.
Not going to play with that.
No,
Short,
no.
short and counting.
Short and counting. Yeah. It was longer than the shortest bowl of the other team. That's oxymoron, perhaps, but there you
It's a
are.
flash word for a Sunday. So a bit of line, I reckon. Will it come underneath that? Onto Lee's bowl?
No,
No,
just
just a bit
wait,
big,
eh?
I think. Just a bit big. So we would think probably they've got 3 shots there, the Balmoral team.
I thought they only got 2. I thought that other.
I think there's a white one, a white one, a white one. Where's your first ball?
I thought that purple one on the left is the 3rd shot.
Okay.
I thought that beat it. That
Okay.
beat the wing bowl, or that the purple. The orange bowl on the wing.
For people on TV can't see which bowl you're pointing at, just so you know.
Yeah, well, it was on the TV. I was pointing to the TV.
So, on the same hand, on the forehand, there's a gap there.
Yeah.
There's a little gap there.
Yeah, it just depends on
Not
the weight.
bad.
Come on, give it a little tap.
That's
Yeah.
probably enough.
That'll
Yeah.
do. Oh, that could be
Yeah,
4.
Absolutely.
That could
That's
be
a
close.
very good
Beautiful
bowl.
ball. That's the shot to play.
So, waiting confirmation.
3. I heard 3.
You heard 3?
But, I didn't see the tape come out.
No. So, waiting for to go on the board, and Robin. Yes,
3.
so it was a
Yep.
3. So, what's the score now, Gerard?
4-3 to Balmoral. 4-2 to Balmoral.
After 4
ends.
4 ends of
Yeah.
15.
Yep.
Wow, we've gone from very long to very, very short, which is not even up. So back goes the jack. Again, for the uninitiated, from the front of the mat to the front of the jack has got to be 23 metres minimum length. And if it doesn't achieve that, it's got to go back and be rethrown by the opposition lead. And if then it goes incorrectly, it goes on the 2 metre, can be placed anywhere. The mat can be placed anywhere along that along the line. Quite funny, there's a gentleman there under the no smoking, no vaping sign, vaping. That's quite amusing, isn't it, really? Right next to it. My word.
We know who he is too.
We know we have you on. We have your face on TV.
No,
So-
I won't mention his name on TV. That's what I'm saying.
So they haven't got a long hand, but that's much better bowl, much better starter from Linda Farley. Sort of 3/4 length end here. So Lee's changed to the back end, which is yes she is. Lee's changed to the back end. She's been going the other hand. She's been going in the forehand the first few ends. So she's changed over. Interesting. Coming home nicely though.
Yeah.
Fair effort. It's a good starter. Very good starter. In the other, I can give you a bit of an update from the other games. In the men's fours between East Tamaki and Newland, it is East Tamaki leading 5-3 after 4 ends. Point Chev ladies are leading St Heliers 4-0 after 3 ends. And in the men's semi-final, we have Auckland leading Royal Oak 7 shots to 3 after 4 ends.
At Point Chev, St Heliers scores an interesting one, and that after 4 ends, St Heliers haven't scored.
Yes. It's quite a good team, that St Heliers team.
I say when you look at the firepower in that St Heliers team, if you're a betting man, you'd bet that they'd score once in 4 ends.
Or bet's in there. Bet Leong's in.
Oh, bet. Oh, well.
Yeah. So you would have a bet there. That was a game yesterday, wasn't it, Gerard? Where St Heliers were leading. Who were they playing?
Henderson.
Playing Henderson.
They were. St Heliers were 12-0 up after 4 ends, and then 17 all after 14 ends.
My word.
And then they scored the 2 on their final end to clinch the game. Lovely bowl there.
Great shot there. That was a fantastic shot there from Glennis. So this lady Katie's impressed me so far with her play, being her first year. Gets the ball away very well. Obviously, say with that Balmoral coaching regime, doing a great job there. Coming home nicely, again coming home very nicely. Super Bowl, not from the shot, but Super Bowl.
Super Bowl, just unfortunate result. Still a good bowl.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So Glenn's has got to be in there again, because that bowl they can take the bowl out the Balmoral team. So another bowl in the head there. Just a little under.
Oh, yes, we swung across there. I thought they might just be an unfortunate, a lucky blocker. Lucky block, but not to be.
So Margaret's got a few options here. She can afford to be probably a couple of feet to a yard through. Sit the bowl, grab the jack. Oops. Never a good time when you're angling. Your body's angling. Means you're short, means you're narrow. Yeah, leaning. Oh, you got it. My word, it got a straightener there. Didn't you see that straightener? Look, a bit of a fishtail down there. So it's 1 shot to the Balmoral team, but 2 second shots to the
1 shot to the Royal Oak, isn't it?
1 to Royal Oak, but 2 second shots to the Balmoral team. So they need another bowl in here. This is not bad. Got that little straightener down there. Very good bowl. That's very good. Cuts off the draw.
Cuts off the
draw line for the Balmoral team. Probably a little bit more weight this time, perhaps, Gerard, maybe? Just to even open things up a little bit. Change it. Yeah, looks like a bit more weight. It's in a good sort of an area. Gets a little flick.
Oh, bad luck.
That's unlucky. I think it's probably 3 light now. She took away her 2 closest shots. So you see that's 3 shots now to the Royal Oak team. So changing hands, Colleen. Not going to quite get there on that wider hand.
Yeah, I think you have to come down and you have to disturb that head a little bit more now. You've got to any of those two shot bowls at the front, or those two closest 2 bowls, you have to hit them.
Yes, a bit more positive from Tess.
Yeah, but
it's a little tight though.
Got the weight wrong. I got the
bit of luck. Nearly. I think I actually had that Royal Oak and Auckland Bowling Club score around the wrong way. in the draw. So it is actually 8-3 to Royal Oak over Auckland, not the other way around.
Is Auckland on the top? Auckland's on the...
Yep.
Oh yeah, Auckland's on top. Yeah.
So Robin, it's a good spot from Robin. Jack splashes out there. To test 3 light, she's going again.
Better line.
Looks better. Is it going to swing this time? It's going to pretty good. Pretty good shot here. Oh, great shot.
Oh yeah,
Great
beautiful.
shot.
Beautiful shot.
Very good.
Yeah.
One shot to the Barrelmore team. Interesting to see that Lee Singer's running the head from lead. Not Glennis, the 3.
Okay.
So she's got an opportunity to sit that bowl out for a few here.
Oh, she's played
Or
it very
grab the
well.
jack. She can
Played it
probably
very
grab
well.
on the jack. Which,
Oh, through the
bowls
gap.
for bowls, as they say.
No.
She needed a size 5.
Oh, man.
Great conversion shot there from
Wonder
Tessa
Balmoral.
Farley, though. Wonder Balmoral, very good shot. So after 5 ends, what's the score?
5-2.
5-2. Thank you.
5-2 to Balmoral. See if
Brenda's just caught up with you.
See if Balmoral play an extra a long end, because they've struggled a little bit on the shorter ends. I mean, they got. Oh no, it's
No,
a
it's
medium.
just a mid-length end, probably
Mid-length
3/4 length end.
Okay.
Jack's most of the way back. Jack's up about a metre or so. That's sorry, the mat's about a metre, so.
That's what I like about blind bowls. They actually have the measurements on the bank. 2 metres, 3 metres, 4 metres, 5 metres. So you just takes all the guesswork out of how far the jack is up, or what's the distance between the jack and the bowl.
Absolutely.
I don't know why they don't do it for real bowls. Well, not that blind bowls isn't real bowls, of course, but why don't they make it a standard?
Well, I mean, there's options there, isn't there? Really.
I mean, how often do you ask your skip, how far's the jack up?
Yep. Yes. Well, I think in Australia they permanently mark their rinks, don't they?
I don't know. I haven't played in
pretty
Australia.
good. In Australia, they permanently mark the rink, so the extremities of the rink, the length. So there's no guesswork, which is really good, I think. Bad, just a bit of green on that
Just a bit of
hand.
green,
from,
eh?
from
Yeah.
Linda.
Yeah. Three bowls narrow, 3 bowls across the head.
So changing over to the wider hand is Lee. Just to be a little short, not too bad. Good enough. Only about 2 feet away, pretty good. Pretty handy start.
Their finish on the green is a little deceptive.
It is.
It's a little deceptive. It just seems to run a bit further than what you think.
Katie's on the wider hand. It's a little big, but that's no harm there. Probably a metre or so through, but you see, no dramas, or 2 metres through, no dramas from there. Doesn't like it straight away. And I think it's pre-chalked as well, looks like. Doesn't like it, but it's not bad. Yeah, rubbing the chalk off. So it's probably going to count that bowl.
Oh. I thought the Royal Oak was trying to sneak a play, but she's
That'd be a sight to be seen, wouldn't it?
She's just
playing
getting
2 bowls in a row.
Yeah.
Something not seen. No, that's probably unfortunately her worst bowl so far, Katie. But she's played pretty good apart from that.
I think that's all right. It's
Yeah,
just,
absolutely, yeah.
she just didn't get it, just keep a line.
So Glennis, oh, she didn't like that one either.
No, didn't like.
She
No,
fell off the mat there.
Yeah,
So
well, again, she threw it narrow.
yes.
Yeah, she felt it narrow too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Plenty of room for Margaret to get a shot here for the Balmoral team. Always that hooks away as well. She's just a bit quick wrist on that. Might get a bit of luck.
Yeah, get a bit of luck,
Oh,
all right.
It's another bit of luck, Andy. Possibly measure. So Robin said it's a measure. So need another ball handy.
Still narrow, eh?
It's the thing. They're not. No one's getting that grass on that hand, are they, Gerard? No one's. You know, again, the weight's lovely. Just not having that to get the arc wide enough.
Yeah. Sometimes it's hard for the brain to tell the arm. You've got to go wider.
Yes.
You've got to go wider.
It shouldn't be this wide. Why is it going this wide? But it does.
Yeah. It is again narrow.
Nowhere near it either, unfortunately.
No. Oh, well, she might get a lucky rub.
She did, but didn't quite do it. But again, she's landed. So with two rubs, she's landed in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, I think they took the measure. I think they took the measure out though. Yeah, that's narrow too, I think.
It's a little straight down here. It gets a little straighter there. Going to be good enough, I think.
Ah, yes, lovely ball.
Good shot.
Yeah, lovely ball. Was narrow.
Definitely, it was narrow, but narrow enough.
Narrow enough.
Shot.
Yeah.
So one to at least the Aurora Lake there. And the men's fours, I can tell you that Aurora Lake is now leading 9 shots to 4 over Auckland after 6 ends. And it is 7-3 to East Tamaki over Newland after 5 ends. And it is 4-2 to Point Chev over St Heliers after 4 ends. So good tight games. Well, the ladies' game's tight. My word, there's a bit of a wind gusting through the through the door here. Doesn't affect my hair though, Gerard.
No, but I can see the Auckland Wells flag is really fluttering away over there.
Yes.
And
well, Tess is no, she won't be happy with that one. Tess didn't get away at all well, so she's quite narrow.
do they have a door on here, or is it open?
There's no door here. No, there's
No
just
door.
straight open, isn't it?
Right.
So the opposite end from where we are, where the bowls are all at, the end the bowls are at now is the entranceway to the club rooms and the cup there we can see there, and there's to the left as you look, there's a wind just bursting through there at the moment. So there's concern on a face test from that one. Not quite there,
not
great
quite
line,
there.
but not quite
Great
there.
line, yeah.
So possibly 2, maybe 2 there.
Oh.
What do you think, Gerard?
Only one.
Only one? I'm going with 2.
Well, I thought that blue one in the front here was the second shot.
Pretty good line. She's got the legs. She's got the legs. Ooh. I reckon it's 3 there.
Put the tape on
Gerard,
it.
what do you reckon?
Put the tape on it.
All right. You can shout the coffee if I win.
1.
It's your turn to bring the coffee on Tuesday anyway, isn't it?
Yeah, well, yeah, can't put the tape. Why would you measure that bowl? But definitely. Oh, well.
No, that's
No,
that is the closest bowl, and then go around to the 2.
I would have thought the blue one was closer. Measure the blue? No.
Obviously not. No, there's a negative.
Oh, well, that one's short.
Oh, she just moved the jack.
Doesn't matter.
She just
Opposition.
moved the jack, so it's got to be 1.
Well, no. Opposition puts the jack back where it belongs.
No, she was measuring for shots for her, so
Doesn't
she's
matter.
now conceded.
Oh, well, that's up to her, but the law book is quite clear.
So there we are. There's that. You can see that's on the left end of the screen there. You see the opening where you get into the canopy.
What are they going to do? Only 1 shot. Oh, that's good. So it certainly was, even though she may have moved the jack, it was still a further away.
So Matt pretty much back on the 2 metre, and she's thrown it reasonably long too by the looks of it. In fact, very long, so we're going to have almost a 2 metre to 2 metre midweekers shot. Gerard?
Quite right.
Midweekers?
Oh, is that what you call it? Midweekers?
Midweekers length.
Ah, midweek. 2 metres to 2 metres.
So you can everyone can sit on the bank.
I haven't heard that term before, but there you are.
Right, so Lee's going on that the wide hand. She started off on the forehand as we look, the left hand as we look, and she was going reasonably well, but she was not decided that something had changed, so she's gone to the bigger hand and not quite got that lines as yet. Looks too bad from Linda. Very good.
Very good.
Very, very good.
Guess all that midweek practice that Linda
Indeed,
gets, eh?
deep retired people, midweekers. Brendan, you're not quite retired yet, are you? Thanks to the lovely team from the Bowls New Zealand, Linda, Brendan, we'll call Brendan and Sarah, doing a great job for us today, and obviously the Blue Waters Community Trust, our sponsors. We can never do without sponsors, so thank you very much to Blue Waters for their continued support. So Lee, you're not quite. The wide hand is not quite working for at the moment. Is there a bit of breeze still fluttering in there?
I think the long end isn't working for Royal Oak. And that's good tactics by the Balmoral team to keep that end long.
Yep.
Or keep the mat long.
Well, Royal Oak had the mat this time though.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
Yep. Here we go. Linda's a little under this time, but still not too bad. Good weight, sets her own. No, pretty good though.
Just an arrow.
Got the good one though. Got the first one, which is a good one.
Yeah.
The Colleen on her backhand as well. Looks to be just stuck and under too.
There's lovely weight.
What are they? Looks like they're tailor of some sort, are they?
Yeah.
Whoops. One of the men nearly stood on a bolt. Would have been useful because it's gone in the ditch. Just a bit much of everything, Katie, but you know, to be expected. First year bowl in this situation, there's going to be a bit of nerves in there, Gerard.
I'm interested just to have a quick, if the camera can see, the grip that Katie's using. Just, I mean, there's finger grips and there's palm grips. I know that.
Yep.
But, interesting to see which one she's.
Not a bad effort again. Not quite there, but not a bad effort. So here we go. Yeah, she's got a thumb on the and a forefinger on the grips. Better sort of a line, I think. Very nice.
Yep.
Another handy one.
She certainly corrected for the first one. She was too wide the first one.
Yep, absolutely.
A little bit too narrow for the second.
Again, we're just getting that. Everyone's that weight's good, isn't it? Look at all those bowls on the left hand. So all the weight's very good. Just not quite getting the width they're needing.
And when they go wider, it hangs out a bit.
The idiosyncrasies of artificials, eh?
Yeah, yeah.
So this looks a good line, but she might be a bit quick. She is. Probably going in the ditch here, I think. Not quite.
Oh, it's perfect
No,
line.
just stay right on
Look at that, right on the 7.
Right on the bank.
Yeah.
On the ditch. Well, for those of you who've just joined us, welcome along. We've got the semi-final here between Balmoral and Royal Lake. After 7 of 15 ends, it's 5-3 to Balmoral. The Balmoral team is playing with the white discs bowls. They're the only team that's got the white discs on. For those of you in black and white, that's still white. So Margaret just wants to get the green right. Holding 1, maybe 2 there, Gerard. Perhaps 2, I think.
Oh, I'd measure for 2,
Measure
definitely.
for 2? You lost the measure last time, didn't you?
No. I said it was only 1 last time, and I was right.
Well, by default, because unfortunately Lee moved the jack.
Yeah, but Royal Oak moved the jack. Oh well.
Righto, so I think I'd say there's 2 there. I'm running with 2.
Well, I think Lee made a mistake with the measuring then.
That's definitely 2. Brendan will back me up. There you go. That's 2. It's 2 to the white disposal of the Balmoral team.
I think it's 3, and Sarah would back me up on that, wouldn't you, Sarah?
3 with the Don't trust anything Gerard says, Sarah. Okay, so Robin on the back end. We'll see if she can get enough green out here.
Well, if you're getting Brendan to back you up, that's why I shouldn't get Sarah.
Yeah. So every bowl is underneath the head here. It's a pretty good line here from Robin. She's a chance here. Very big chance here from Robin.
Oh, bad luck. Bad luck.
My word. Another roll she'd have shot. So still one to the Balmoral team, which is
Forced the forehand?
Forcing Tess on the forehand. Yeah. Quickly into work, doesn't she, Tess? She gets on the mat quickly, very quickly into her work. Weight's very good too, just didn't want to. So to Robin, half-hearted to count, she said, another 4 inches. Oh, the boys next door being noisy, so she couldn't hear. But just needs to improve by a foot on her own, and she'll have the shot, so not much difference.
But even if she taps herself up, it doesn't matter too.
Exactly, yeah.
She's got a spot there. She can't afford short.
Is she there?
No, she's not. I said she can't afford short.
I think you'd be happy with 1 here.
Socks. No. Ankle bracelet.
Right. I wouldn't be trying too hard here because this is a hard shot to get in there. Play it perfect so you get a shot. Good effort again. Little rub off there. Great try.
Ah, great effort.
Yeah, great effort.
Beautiful weight. Beautiful weight.
It's another shot to the Balmoral team.
Another shot to the Balmoral team.
So after 7 ends.
6-3. This is still a tight game. I mean, 3 shots in it isn't that much.
No, and nothing in 4s.
No.
Nothing in 4s.
No. Balmoral picked up a 3 in that 4th end. Pick up a 3 in another end, and Royal Oak picks up a 3. It's all square and everything to fight for.
Absolutely. I think that's a bit of a skew jack. Is it in? They're looking. Yes, it is. Over she goes. So in the other games, just to let you know, folks, East Tamaki, after 7 of 15 ends, leading 9-3 over New Lynn. In the other ladies semi-final, St Heliers and Point Chev. Point Chev is leading, just about to change the scoreboard over. Okay, Royal Oak in the men's semi-final is leading 10-4 after 7 ends over Auckland. And it is 6-3 to Point Chev after 6 ends in the ladies' semi-final. And here on the feature match,
Nice bowl from Balmoral. A little bit, it's still a fraction narrow.
6-3 after 7 ends, so we're almost halfway. So Lee's gone back to that narrower hand.
Yeah, she's
Changed her hand again. She played it well.
She's picked the green this
Yeah,
time.
played it well.
Yeah, played it well.
Very good start.
Yeah.
I think they're both playing with Optimus, are they? Looks like. Linda Farley down a backhand again. Played a good first one. Not a bad line again. Not a bad line at all. Back to a really good bowl.
Yeah.
It's good lead bowling. Gerard, isn't
Yeah,
it? That's good
lovely
lead
bowl. And it's a lovely finish on that
Yes.
bowl too. It actually did run a little bit.
So there's we had a very quick glimpse of the men's fours next door. Thank you, Brendan, for that.
Changed hands, have we?
Lee has changed hands, yes. Onto the swinging hand, and yeah, I think that's a harder hand to play, isn't it?
Ah,
Harder hand, but I'm unsure why.
Psychologically, it might be, but there's no
Yes.
reason why you can't.
No, there's
throw,
not. No, she
can't
just,
throw it wider.
she just played a good bowl in the backhand. I'm not sure why she got it changed. Never mind.
And that's the thing. Your brain says throw it wider, and your hand says I'm not going that wide.
So Katie's gone wide on that hand.
But see, that bowl has come around still quite nicely for her.
Yeah, it's not a bad home there. We
Not
finished.
Not a bad effort there.
Yes. As they say, what's the golden rule? The two's got to be over the head and fours.
But you come through on that forehand and you pick up the jack, it'll
Yep.
come back to that white ball.
Absolutely.
It's a good catcher there.
Glenn's
And that's the thing.
Glenn's
Number
probably there.
two must play strategic bowls. If the lead is off, then it's number two's job to get the shot. If otherwise, it's strategic bowls.
Absolutely.
Catches and other places that the skipper's really trying to play to.
She's got a good line. Has she quite got the weight? Not quite. Going to be about a metre short, but could be useful
Good
in
effort.
a way. So, on the forehand again. Must be a better line, surely.
Bit heavy, I think.
She doesn't mind the jack. She's not going to get her own bowl out there. Okay, that's well. That made us all the three closest ones are now the Balmoral teams. So Margaret will be looking just to get a bowl a metre past the head on her backhand. So obviously still pretty cold at their Gerard, because all the ladies are all still wearing their jackets.
Still wearing their jackets, yeah.
If she gets in between the purple and the maroon bowl here, would be pretty much exactly where she wants one. And played it almost to perfection. Very good. So again, it's one of those bowls where you need to bowl close, but you don't mind if you're just going to sit something. Give yourself an opportunity to maybe grab the jack.
Still narrow,
I
eh?
think it looks a little narrow from our
Yeah,
angle.
a little narrow and little
short.
and
no.
short, yeah.
It's the same, look, effectively same bowl for Margaret. Maybe add another 2 feet just to get in between the two, the purple and the maroon. It's a little tight.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yep.
But anyway, pretty good hits.
Pretty good weight.
Pretty good weight,
Yeah.
pretty good hit for the
Yeah.
Balmoral team so far. So well, was she going to come home? Let's try and she had very good weight then, didn't she? Look, that the weight's pretty good. Just chucked that a little bit too smidgen too wide. It's a nice nice hit there for Balmoral. 4 shots. She's got to be Robin's got to be a bit careful here. I mean, she can't afford to be too heavy. You can just sail through the gap, because there is gaps there. I think she'll be on the. She does have the 2 backest bowls, so you know she is has a narrower bowl, but First off, obviously it's Tess on the forehand, which surprises me. Also, we've been coming down the backhand. Well, it might be a cunning plan. Accidentally.
No, accidentally short.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Might be, or guide, one of the two. No, Robin's trying to.
Robert should easily go around that.
Absolutely. Oh, well and truly, yeah, sure.
Oh, she's narrow.
Mm,
It's going to promote it. Well, that was an unintended consequence of luck.
yep. So she has got a channel in there, Robin, but she's obviously got to give us a bit more of a chance with a bit more weight, perhaps.
Come around the blue.
Gets around Roman.
Come around the blue. Skin it. Oh, that's a nice line. Just your weight.
Well, nothing said by the three or the rest of the team, so Robin's doing something here. Yep, looks to be a bit more weight.
Yeah, that looked a bit weight here.
Yep,
oh, and
she's
narrower.
narrow.
Oh, she's far too narrow.
My word.
My word, yes.
So by our reckon, that's 4 shots to the
three,
to the
yeah.
Balmoral team.
Maybe 4. I like this how they put the rag down and then put the bowls on
Yep.
that. If you look at the law book, that's exactly how it should be done.
Is it?
Yeah, exactly how it should be done.
I'm a bit of a rebel, Gerard. I don't think I'd do that. I never dropped that many numbers anyway. I collect them, but don't drop them. Well, it looks as deceptive, aren't they? But you'd think this one's an easy.
That's short.
The front one
looks
gotta be the front
short.
one, surely. Oh, got a twist in the tail, so to speak. Oh, a lot of this is an older measure. A lot of the newer measures are now obviously
Three.
are the string measures. So we're not sure what we're doing.
3. Sure. Yep. Margaret signalled 3.
Did she?
Yeah.
Told you.
9-3. You did tell me. Yeah, that's why you're sitting in that seat, and
no,
I'm only here.
I'm sure it was 4. I would have gone 4. No, so only 3. So my eyes deceive me. So after 8 over the 15 ends, so we're over halfway now. It's a handy little lead now for Balmoral team. They're just sneaking away. Puts a bit more pressure on the team of
She threw.
Royal Oak. Very very short one.
They have thrown that
Surprised
short.
Whoa,
That
it's
is
got to
not.
be. It's only a mat over. So
Yeah, so
she's
it's
well
not
and truly up. No,
It's not a Balmoral length, that one.
no.
I'm
So
surprised that
it
is.
just puts a bit of onus on the Royal Oak team to not lose many more ends in the next couple. If you start getting double figures behind, it's a bit more of a task. And again, subconsciously your mind goes, ooh, we need to score, pressure goes on. So that's might
that
have gone
out?
out. So that now, oh no, it's in, must be.
Just in? Okay.
Yep. So now we've gone from a shorty to quite a long one.
Well, this is going to favour Balmoral again.
You like this? You think Balmoral's
Yeah,
got this is the end, you reckon?
Balmoral's got the measure of the longer
Okay.
ends.
Not this one though. Linda looks quite tight there on that. Oh, my word, that's holding up. That's going to go late. So probably a metre away.
Still
That's
a
not
metre
too bad.
away.
Yeah, not too bad. So good news for Newland supporters is Adam Wisnowski's team's picked up a number, and after 8 ends of 15, it's now 9-7 to East Tamaki over Newland. And the other men's semi-final, it is after 8 ends. It is when Martin Dixon gets out of the way. It is 11-4 after 8 ends to Royal Oak, and I can't quite see through the ladies on St Helier's Point Chev scoreboard. Go Newland, that's all I can say. Okay, so just a little again. We're just not getting that green, are they? None of the ladies are getting that green on the big hand. It's not quite working for them.
No, it's not.
That looks better.
It's going to be short, I think.
Well, it's better line anyway. It's not coming. Probably good enough, I would think. No, not quite. So, plenty of room for Katie.
Yeah, using that finger grip, not the palm grip, using a finger grip, that's good.
I'm a finger gripper.
Oh, yeah?
There's such a thing. Or just a gripper, hold on. Oh, Katie, whoa, Katie, let that one go.
No, well.
That's come from the hip.
It was just her weight.
Around that, she stays on the island, she'll be okay. I'm not sure, is she going to? Yes, no, maybe, no. Right, Katie, no, she needs to just pull that weight back a bit. Study of concentration. I think, no, she's under-corrected here, I think, unfortunately. And still a bit quick, I think. So, Glennis. Just need to slow down a smidgen. Not quite going to. She's probably still. Yeah, Linda's bowl, her first bowl, is probably still a shot there. So it's always crucial that first lead bowl, isn't it, Gerard?
Certainly is. What do they say? First bowl advantage. Yeah,
so Margaret changed to the forehand. She's got obviously Linda's bowl there to in the running if she happens to be a little wide. I mean, this is the kind of hands. I'm not sure why the ladies are going that big hand. It's going to stay on, so it's another bowl handy. So probably third shot.
I think it's good direction by the Royal Oak skip. You know, she's showing her the line, using a cloth to show the line.
Yep.
I really find it frustrating when the skip waves his hand in the air as like some magician or something like that, and you try to interpret where the bowl has to go.
So a little bit quick again. There's a few on the bank this end. Margaret again on her forehand. Just needs to be sort of really the line is probably Linda's bowl. Pretty good line, just depends on the weight. How's the weight looking? Not too bad.
Just sneak around it.
Be enough. Yeah, probably the shot and good enough for two.
Yeah.
Well done. There you go, Robin saying, yep. Please have a bowl here, please.
Still the same hands.
Yes.
You're saying, yeah.
Well, it's narrow. Better line, yeah. I think it's a better line.
I think it
depends on the weight. And little flick off there.
Oh,
that just.
It's unfortunate.
Maybe it might be second shot. Maybe.
It's unfortunate.
Could be second, perhaps.
No, you look at the shadow on the ground. The white one's this side, the shadow.
Not a weatherman.
And the angle from.
Oh, angle! I hate a mess. So Tess will be on the forehand. We've got her mum's bowl, the old chocolate and grey one there, or Margaret's one, just sneaking inside or outside of those. Good head to play to, not much damage or danger. Not bad. Just got to get past that one.
Just got to get your
there,
weight, eh? Lovely line.
Yeah, another good meter.
Yeah.
So I think Robin really needs to score this thing. Really needs to get themselves.
The problem with Robin is that her bowl's in the way. That's her draw line. And
she's she gets a little squeak off that. No, not quite.
Good save for one.
release again down that forehand. Again, she's got. Well, she's a little tighter than last time. Put it that way. If she's got the weight. She's got a goodie here. She has very good bowl.
Yep.
Very good bowl. Puts a bit more pressure, although it does give her a shoulder. Does give Robin a shoulder.
Yeah.
So she can probably afford to be through to sit either of those bowls or the jack. She's got a bowl behind.
She didn't like it as she left her hand.
But she sort of looked at the ground, didn't she? She needs a bit of luck off that. Yeah, needs a bit of luck off that.
Oh,
didn't get it.
She didn't like it.
Didn't get it. So that's
should be two weight anyway.
So that makes the task a bit more difficult for the Royal Oak team because we've hit ninth end. Linda's thrown the jack to the next door rink. Well, it skewed back somehow. Oh, she allowed for the green.
The bias.
Yes.
The jack got a bias on there.
Having a look. Which one is it? Is it the yellow one or the white one?
The white one.
The white one? What's the yellow one then?
That'll be the 2 metre.
That's on the other side, going the other way, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, yeah, the jack was in, was live.
Although that or the 20. Yeah, 2 metre going the other way, yeah. Oh, no, the yellow one that side is the 23 metre coming up.
23, yeah.
Coming up the other way.
So it is 11-3 after 9 ends. And the other game, let's have a look-see. Newlyn, sadly, or 11-9, sorry, be impartial, Simon. East Tamaki are leading Newlyn 11-7 after 9. In the other men's game, it is 11-7 now. Tighten up a little bit to Royal Oak over Auckland. I think Royal Oak have got. No, I think
6-6-7.
Auckland have got the shot there, and it's 6-all after 7 ends in the point share of St Heliers. They were only dropping one an end, weren't they, St Heliers, in the early stages, so they weren't doing themselves too much damage. Right, we've got a couple of good back bowls on our feature game here.
Narrow again. Short.
So, no shortage of room here. So Lee's gone. He's chopping and changing a bit here. She's sort of going to the narrow hand to the wider hand, so she's gone back to the narrow hand.
What do you think about chopping and changing hands?
Well, I'm not a fan, but I mean, if it's I suppose if something's not working, you've got to try something different. She's played a good bowl here, but I mean, if you, as a lead, the shortest way to the jack's the narrow hand, isn't it? So, anyway, it's whatever you're comfortable with at the end of the day. Oh, it's tightened up again. The scoreboard's just ticked over in the Auckland and Royal Oak game in the men's fours, and after 10 ends, there's now only 2 the difference. It's 11-9 to Royal Oak.
It's a lovely bowl. It's a nice bowl there. Well
Very
done.
good bowl from Katie.
Well done, Katie. Yeah, she's playing that Katie's playing her forehand very well. She's got the green sussed nicely. This is a bit of bowl too. I think this has got a bit of weight on, a bit of bit of green on it.
It's got a bit of juice on it. That's all.
Yeah, just got a little bit of juice on it. Yeah.
Well, it covers that one. They might be Green Master Premiers, maybe, that she's playing with. It's nice to know what the bowlers are playing with the different bowls, different lines.
Wow.
Everyone has their favourites, don't they?
I just say that if you're not playing with Dreamline XG, you're not playing bowls. It's quite it's quite simple. But I just hope Henselite will pay me for that comment. That's all.
Well, I say,
lovely
great
bowl.
shot.
Yeah, well done.
Great shot. Even
well
the commentators
done,
clapping that.
Even the commentators
clapping that. That was Gerard Pulse clapping that because it's probably an XG. So, Colleen on the back end. She's got a bit of force to this.
Oh, through the gap.
She got the gap clean as a whistle. Unlucky.
And the jack was there for the taking.
Gave it a go too. Gave it a decent shot.
Oh dear.
So Margaret was just trying to get in the way there. Really, she's just drawn to the bowls.
She played a forehand? No,
She's
she
no
played a
shot at
backhand.
backhand.
Oh, she's narrow.
She looks narrow. You're going to get that one of Linda's. That might, well, honestly, that might be a
Oh,
very useful
might be.
spot.
Yes, you're right.
Very useful spot. That's
It'll stop the run.
well, it takes away one option, doesn't
Takes
it?
away that takes away that yard on type shot. Yeah.
It's Colleen on a backhand again. She looks a little narrow. Well, she's taken that away. Well, that's not bad, actually, to be fair. That's not bad. She's opened up for Robin.
Not bad.
Giving her a chance. Either way, Tess says. So, Margaret's again on the back end. So if you can just get in that little port, the port which will stop the Royal Oak team getting in through there. She's a little big here.
Oh no, she
doesn't want the jack.
No, she's not going to get the jack.
Ooh.
She didn't want to open it up like that.
No, no, she was a little.
But that was
quick.
that was exactly the opposition's shot.
Yes, she needs to be probably need to be.
But now when you look at it from here, you can see the nice little channel to come through, and
yep.
you pick up the jack on the way through. Yeah,
big options here.
You've got to be up there, and she is too. That's good weight on this bowl.
Ooh, what's happening here? What's happening here? She's going to get a goodie. Good shot. Very good shot.
Oh, one to White.
One to Katie's bowl, but so it's one to Balmoral, but much better position now for Robin. That would have been 3 down. So good bowls all round there, I thought. And we've got a few good bowls over there. Oh, there, thank you. Taylor Vector VS is okay. That's what Colling's playing with. Optimus from the 2 leads. Thank you, Brendan. That's marvellous camera work.
Can we get one of the white bowl then too?
There's a lot of wide XG, so I'm running with that. There we go.
Yeah, there you go.
It's a shitty old. Sorry, it's a Dreamline XG.
When you look at that shot, the beauty of that shot is the white dot on it. It's the toucher.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Oh, it's a bit of bad luck there.
So not what Tess started. So Robin, this is right up her alley. She's got bowls over the head. See the 2 purple bowls of Lee's over the head. So she's got sit the shot bowl out, grab the jack. Jack in the ditch is worth probably 2 or 3.
Narrow and short.
I don't think she's short, but she's narrow definitely. She won't be okay, but
oh, that's okay. There's a shoulder there.
Yep.
That's all right. There's a guide for her.
Yep.
Oh, it's a guide for Tessa as well.
Don't know.
Narrow and short.
Yep. Don't know. Not a best one. That one, unfortunately, from Tess.
I think she's just overly conservative.
Tentative, wasn't she there? So
yeah.
Here we go. This is a big bowl in the concept.
The last thing she wanted to do
was absolutely.
Last thing she wanted to do was touch the jack or stuff it up.
Oh, we've just had scones delivered. Would you believe? Hot scones.
Oh, look at
please,
that.
Thank you, Roz. Okay, so another shot there to the Balmoral team, making life a bit more difficult now for the locals. So after 10 of the 15 ends, it is 12-3. You would think that the New Royal Oak team would need to win probably 4 of the last 5 ends, really, to win this.
Well, what's the score? The difference of 9, isn't it?
Difference of 9. 9 and 5 ends. They've got to score probably 2 an end.
2 an end, yeah.
2 an end. So they need to score probably most of the ends.
Yeah. The problem is that if that sort of calculation starts going through the Balmoral head, they'll.
By the way,
they could lose it.
What are you having? I've got these 2 scones.
I know you're having both of those. So I think mine's coming.
Hope you got a scone, Sarah. Hope you got a scone. Touch.
So you can see that flag fluttering away there. Gee, there's a howler coming through.
Eastern State, there's still Catherine Bean just put her jacket back on, so she's obviously a bit chilly, and all these ladies have got jackets on, so obviously this the angle where they are on the by the rink by the door is a bit chilly. It's a bit quick for Lee.
And narrow too. Look at the head out, just swung across the head. Gonna pick it up. Pick it up. Oh,
Good effort.
how unlucky. How unlucky. Changing onto that forehand. Picking nicely. Oh, this is a good bowl. This is a very good bowl, and it's nicely. Yeah, maybe a metre short, but still a nice bowl. Nice line.
Compliments the chef. These scones are delicious. That's what you need in fours, isn't it, Gerard? That lead to have the shot for you.
Yes.
Takes the pressure off the two.
Yep.
So here's a case in point where Lee's got the shot. Katie's not a bad one, but not quite where she wants to be. So now the Royal Oak team have got the confidence they've already got the shot. Let's put another one in there, make it two.
Yeah, certainly two it is. Katie's got to get in there. Got to try and cut it down, Katie. You put pressure on otherwise. Nice line. Depending on your weight now, girl. Oh, come on. Bit of finish extra. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Not bad. It's down to one. If a measure or one down, one of the two, and that's a good save. Good bowling.
Well, at this stage, Balmoral one and in doesn't hurt them, does it? They drop one and in. That's no problems. You just got to keep covering the
correct
multiple choices, options.
Oh, we're holding one. Okay. I'm not sure who we are, but we're holding one.
I'm assuming we is Balmoral at this stage.
Oh, it was a better bowl of Katie's than what I thought then. Oh, here's a nice bowl too.
Well, this is a swinging hand, so Margaret's just going to be just a bit big. That's all, just a bit over the head. So look, Royal Oak got a bit of an opportunity here. I think they get another ball handy, then they've got an option of sitting the Katie's bowl out because they've got the next three after that, I think.
That's why it's so important for Balmoral to get another one on the head.
Exactly.
Doesn't matter where,
no,
but close anyway.
You see that the three bowls after the white bowl are all well, the two bowls anyway. No, she's pretty good here. Might even be shot itself. Maybe sits in. Yes, I would think so. That's one of those scungy old XGs, isn't it, as well?
Yeah.
Sorry, Hensight XG. Sorry, I'll get told off Hensight. You can see the lady's hair blowing there. Look at them.
Yeah.
Quite a breeze coming in, so that might be affecting the bowls.
This bowl's going to be a little bit heavy, I think.
Bit quick, isn't it? Just
Yeah.
a bit quick. So that bowl, really, the ladies need to create a scoring opportunity. All right, Robin, no, you just draw it and I'll knock the bowl out. Because that bowl starts to become worth a number.
Mm.
She round that front one. She's Doesn't want the jack.
She certainly
Doesn't
is.
want the jack. She doesn't want the jack.
Well, she hit the
And
jack.
She's got the jack.
That's what Dreamline XGs do.
Do they? And knock it away from the other bowls. Not bad though. Two.
That's
So if there's two and ends,
two
good.
and end, yeah.
Two and ends,
two
good.
And ends good.
Now you've got.
Yeah.
It's actually
But it's still drawable for cut it down to one anyway.
absolutely.
You're just following in there on that
Yep.
line.
And all the bowls behind are Balmorals. But Tessel would just be sneaking. I would think be sneaking around that front maroon bowl, the Vector VS. How's she looking?
It's looking very nice. Looking very nice, depending on her weight.
I don't know if she's there, is she?
Not
Quite. No.
quite, eh? About a metre short.
So an opportunity
It's a
for
lovely
Robin.
line. It's a lovely line.
Get another score.
Ooh, coming to the back, she says. Play to the back.
I think at this stage you've got to try and just score points,
Well,
don't
you
you?
would have, yeah, I'm not sure.
Rather than going to the... No, she's not going to the back at all.
Not even going to the front.
No. Just probably or a metre for where she needed to be. Tess is probably the same as Tess. She needs to be a good metre on her own.
She certainly gave her some extra weight. Oh, just too heavy, eh?
Too big.
Yeah.
Right, so
overcompensated.
two at this stage to Robin Fisher and the Royal Oak team. She can draw a third one.
But you're right. You take out that white bowl and you're sitting there with a good number. No.
Right, just a bit of discussion as to where she needs to go. I don't know if she's there again, is she?
I don't think so. It doesn't look like it. Oh, well. No.
Yeah, maybe just narrow more than that.
Only two, I think. She signalled.
Jamie Hill on the drive next door. I've got a bit of applause. Two down, says Gavin Brown. So two shots on the comeback trail of the Royal Oak team.
Let's wait for it to go up on the board.
Yep. So after 11 of the 15 ends, 12-5. They needed that to stop the bleeding Royal Oak. Definitely got to score this end again. Just going around the boards, we have after 8. My word, that's a slow game. That game of St Heliers and Point Chev. They're just finishing the 9th end, and at the moment it is. I'll just wait a moment. 'Cause they're just taking shots out. So I can tell you that in the game between East Tamaki and the mighty Newland, it is 11-9 to East Tamaki after 11 of 15 ends. They're just putting the score up from the. Oh my word!
Here's some good bowling here.
12
Both.
all in the Royal Oak Auckland Bowling Club men's
12
semi-final.
12, 12, 12.
12 all, fantastic.
After 12 ends.
After 12 ends,
The two leads have played two good bowls on this
They have, very good.
feature match here. Royal Oak hold advantage.
pretty good line again from Lee, isn't it? She's going to get there.
Yep.
Very good.
Lovely bowl. Coming in through that gap with a bit of weight now. Just don't be short. Oh yeah, I think Tess has got it this time. Come on and look at this bowl, look at this bowl. Ah, lovely bowl. Lovely bowl. I think that both of them, yep, all four bowls are lovely.
best end the Lees have played, I think, Gerard.
I think you're right. I think you're right there. Yeah,
It's lovely bowling.
lovely bowling. Yeah, it's a good spot at the back too.
no harm
There's
there.
nothing wrong. It's a nice line again. See how she's finished right on that centre line. It's not a bit. It's not as wayward as we've seen.
Katie on the wider hand. I think she's
A little bit heavy, I think, Katie. Oh no.
pushed out a little bit wide, that's all, I think.
Yeah. Lovely weight. Lovely weight. I apologise. It was lovely weight.
It's a little weighty again, but it's not the worst home. Jack's only going backwards. Definitely a lot narrower this time from Katie.
Oh, lovely ball coming in here.
Not sure she's going to hold up enough on the front, is she? Oh, enough for a
Yeah.
shot.
Yeah,
That'll do.
well done.
Yeah.
That deserves a clap. Well done.
So
It took,
So
the,
that-
it took the measure out of it, gave them certainty.
Yep.
Only problem is those two red balls at the back.
Yep.
You pick up the kitty and you go down 3. So I'd expect to see Margaret Rouse with her first ball covering those 2 red ones at the back.
Just a bit narrow on the wide hand, I think. Good weight for it. Oh, hello. Whoa, that might be... Oh, my word, it's all happening.
Oh,
Sneaky little XG, eh? So that's actually really... It's
yes.
actually...
Coming around the back, that's what she says, yeah.
That's not bad for... they've got a lot of options now, have Royal Oak, because that's the little foot shot on the second shot. Poke that bowl out clean. I'd play the backhand, narrower hand. So just sitting through that, as you can see, right on the centre line almost, that bowl. Okay, that's the shot.
It just
That's
depends.
the shot.
It just depends on how you bowl. If you do it,
I'd have been playing on the backhand because it's a narrow hand.
Yeah.
You've got more chances holding up, really. But anyway,
but also this one here depends on how you bowl.
Yeah.
Hits the jack, it springs it.
so that's a harder hand to play that sort of weighted shot, I think. Well, on the backhand, you've got either of those bowls, you get a result, or the jack's still the same. So
We've hit the white one up or took
Yeah.
the white one over a couple of
Yep.
times. Yeah. No, she's sticking to her forehand, is she?
Margaret's trying to get in the way, maybe.
Oh, I think that's dumb bowls. I really
Oh
can't.
no, she's going around the back. She's trying to get around the back, I think.
But you're right, the backhand would have been better.
Yeah. Look, I mean, again, Robin's still got the same scenario. You know, I personally think backhand onto that XG.
Yeah, but I think the orange and black bowl is just sitting in front of the jack. You tip the jack, it hits the orange and black. It'll spring back out this way, out to the left of on the screen. It won't be a nice clean take to the 2 bowls at the back.
I just think it's easy. The backhand's an easier hand to play, but anyway, no, Robin's playing forehand. She won't be short anyway, so but she'll give it a chance. Wide, I think.
Well, it's hard to know if it was wide or it was... Well, it was certainly the head. No,
Definitely heavy, definitely weighted.
Yeah, but it had to be weighted, so it was too wide, yeah. Too wide for the weight.
So Tessa's had a very good junior career. Won pretty much everything you can win in the junior side of things in Auckland Bowls, which is a great achievement. Robin quickly do work. Should be better. Should be better. Is this going
Arrow.
to turn? Yeah, that's why I think the other hand was a better option. She's going to get lucky, I think, really.
Ooh.
Or maybe, yes, she might be.
Umpire, rink 6.
Oh no, it's a barrel. What's that? Because I'm confused because it's a white dot on that bowl, but it's
Yeah.
not Balmoral's.
Wait, you're gonna have to
Good
get.
idea. Test, have a look.
Jesus is coming up to have a look.
Again, one down doesn't really hurt them. Balmoral team, it doesn't really. One down's
No,
is okay.
one down is okay.
Mm. What are you going with, Gerard?
No, I can't see the angle of the other
No.
bowl. It's again, I always favour the.
We've got a drone, Brendan. We haven't got a drone. No.
I'd always favour the XG, but that's not.
Yeah.
But that's not fair to either bowler. Okay, both of them were a very good shot to get there, and I just can't quite see the angle. And they're calling it a measure, and I said a measure. Yeah, you can't see the gap between the. It's deceptive, that gap.
Well, that deceptively looks the XG, doesn't it?
Yes, but I know, but otherwise I can't. If it really is that
Yeah.
close in reality,
Yeah.
why would Palmoral say it's a measure?
100%.
Yeah, and that's why the deception is there. So I think she's going to try and peel out that XG.
Not there.
Not
So
with the
we'll
weight.
find out from the measure.
And I think they should call the umpire then. There we are. There's a better shot. Oh no, XG. You can see that. Well, based on this angle anyway. Out comes the calipers.
Well, Lee's played a bit of indoor bowl, so she shouldn't have to work a caliper. Definitely the Optima. Yep, definitely the Optima. Optima always beats an XG.
Hold on, yeah.
Not that I play with Optimus.
What did you call there? One orange.
One to the chocolate brown bowl of Linda Farley. So again,
One
that
Balmoral.
lead bowl. So
One XG.
no.
No. One Optima.
One Optima, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. All right. One Balmoral.
One Balmoral. So that makes the job even tougher.
13-5.
So we got after 12 of the 15 ends, 13-5 to Balmoral. Makes life even trickier. Wow. Looking at scoreboards around the place. It's all the 11s in the Newland East Tamaki. 11 after 11. And the St Helens have hit the front finally in the point share of games. 8-6 after 9 ends. And it's 12 all after 12 ends in the game against Royal Oak and Auckland Bowling Club. Jamie Hill just had a big drive with his first ball, missed the head altogether, and they're just having discussions as to what they're going to do with their second one. So you'd say that Jamie Hill was at least a couple down there on that head. Good shot here from Lee. Good starter.
Good starter.
That's what you need.
That's right.
Beautiful bowl.
And pick the line well.
It's gone back to the narrower hand.
No. She played the forehand. She played the right hand.
That's the narrow hand. That's the narrow hand. Pretty sure.
All right then.
Linda. A little bit on the tight side. You see Jamie Hill on the right hand side of your pitch is not playing a weighted shot by any stretch. But not sure what he played there. Maybe it was a bit dangerous. So Katie on her back end. Got another good ball from Lee there. Not going to quite hold up, I don't think. Reasonable good weight. Well, opportunity here, Gerard. If they can 2 or 3 here, would still make it interesting, wouldn't it?
Just one way Balmoral didn't play the forehand. That's all.
Coming reasonable. It's got the legs. Yep, and it has. It's the best head they've had so far, the ladies. Right, what's Katie doing here? Oh, I think she's a bit tight again.
A bit short, I think.
There's a nice little head building up for the Royal Oak team.
Yes, it is.
She's got to sneak, as I say, just got to sneak around that front one of Linda Farley's and get to the back one of Linda Farley's would be probably the optimum shot here. Not bad.
Not bad, yeah.
Not bad at all.
Picked it nicely.
Back very good.
Oh, played exactly where you said to.
Yeah, very good.
Very good. It's a good weight, just your line, eh?
Well, this is the tricky part, isn't it? Because that's the swinging hand. So, are you playing with the weight to just move something because it could swing around, or are you just trying to dead draw it in there just to get the bowl handy? I can tell you in the Royal Oak Auckland game, it was one shot to the Auckland team. So they now lead with 2 ends to go, 13-12 after 13 of 15 ends. So it's going right down to the wire.
Royal Oak's on the bottom. Royal Oak's leading.
That's what I said. I did say that.
Oh, I thought you said Auckland was leading.
No, Royal Oak leading Auckland.
Oh, yeah.
Royal Oak leading Auckland. And they're just playing the last bowl on the Newland East Tamaki game.
Here's a good bolt here. Swing, 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 swing.
Oh,
one bowl width, eh?
My mood.
One bowl width. Cut it down to 3 again.
3 shots here, so if we get another 3 or maybe a 4, would make life very interesting. Well, it's heading towards the back, which is not going to be the worst home, but they really need shots. Might be useful. Oh, this one's not a date one. Beautiful.
Just waiting for the change over here. Obviously, Tessa's had a good look at the head because she's just been up. She knows. She'll be taking her own medicine and playing on their backhand, showing the girls really what she wanted from them. Here she comes.
Playing with weight. She might need to get lucky off Katie's one, is she? Oh, no, she's got...
Still 2 down, but good bowl anyway.
And I can tell you in the Newland East Tamaki game, 2 shots to the Newland team, and they lead 13-11 after 13 of 15 ends. And after 10 ends in the ladies' game, St Heliers and Point Chev, 9-6 to St Heliers over Point Chev.
Coming in for the 3rd shot again.
Well, she
she's just gone over the head. Just gone over the head. I still favour a forehand. I still favour my forehand now. Coming through to pick up the kitty. No, she's gone the backhand, hasn't she?
Still playing with weight by the looks of it, is she? No.
No. Just a little bit of extra green. Oh, didn't quite get the rub that she wanted. Good weight. Didn't get the rub she wanted. She wanted to rub off the white.
Right, Rodman really needs to make this count.
No.
Is she going to quite get there? Not going to quite get there.
It's either 1 or 2. I'm going to put the tape on it anyway. Oh. She signalled.
I think it might have been 2.
2. Okay. 2-7 on 13. 6 on 6. 3 on 3. It's a big ask, but it's not impossible.
Correct.
Yeah, right on the lead, right on the short length, because I think the mat is up a little bit.
Up a little bit. So it's quite a shorty.
But Roy Logan playing their short hands really well.
Well, they're giving themselves a chance, Gerard. I mean, that's all you need to do is give yourself a chance rather than have no chance.
See, she's nailing the jack nicely, putting pressure straight back onto Balmoral.
Going back to that kind of hand, the car park side seems to be quite the kind of hand than the other side.
Yeah, this is coming in nicely.
Yes, good ball here for Linda.
Yeah, and it's a toucher too. Yeah. Yeah. That really puts the pressure onto Royal Oak, you know.
Yes.
Needing
to score, have to score this.
Yeah. And all all Balmoral need to do is just build around that head.
Yep.
They don't need to get a second shot.
Yep.
You know, they just need to hold on to this one and build ahead.
Well, she's played a good bowl. I'm surprised she's changed her hand, but she's played a good bowl. But I mean, she played a pretty good bowl in the first bowl on the back end. So that's a bit of a surprise. But anyway.
Yeah.
To Linda going again.
Just a little bit heavier than the last one. Just sit on among those 2 blue bowls at the back. That's all you need to do. You don't want to fatten the goose, or
well,
it's okay.
Might not be a bad sort of spot.
Not a bad sort of a spot.
Yep.
Yeah, a bit of a shoulder there to cry on, though.
Glennis will be down the. Yep, want you down there, Glennis.
Yeah.
Reaching through. Well, interesting. Got the bowl clean. Great shot.
Oh.
Unlucky, really, for what you wanted, but still a good bowl.
What's Katie going to do? She's playing a backhand again.
She's on a
Coming
backhand.
down through. I think she's hunting the red with that weight that she's playing, just a fraction wide for what she wanted. Although a very good shot at the back, that Katie's bowl. Very good catcher at the back.
Well, I think there's a big score next door in the men's fours. Good shot here. Ooh.
It's kicked it.
It's all right. It's okay.
Still till 2, but you're coming down the other hand now, guys.
So in the men's fours, Royal Oak just picked up 3 to make it last end 16-12 to Royal Oak over Auckland Bowls.
Well, it depends on your weight, Katie. Depends on your weight, girl.
Not quite going to be here.
Not quite, eh?
So big chance here.
Just a metre short.
Smidgen a jack.
Just a metre short. It was a lovely line.
Looks narrow.
Yeah, it's going to hit the white one up, isn't it? So it's going to miss it.
Might get lucky through the gap, maybe. Ooh.
Oh, no.
Shit, decent weight too.
Yeah. It's all right there. You can come in through there now, Margaret, and you're looking for...
Well, she's got Katie's bowl up and over's fine, isn't it?
So long as you've got weight,
give it a chance.
There and give it a chance, but you don't need to do anything silly at one, at one down.
No.
Oh, it's a lovely bowl here. That's going to swing around the white one. Come on. Oh,
Very good shot here.
Very good shot.
Well played.
Oh, well done. Well done. That puts the pressure right back.
Is it a dirty old XG as well, Brendan?
No, I don't think so.
think
Oh,
it
yeah,
is.
the red one might be.
No,
the blue one, sorry.
Blue one.
Yeah, see, she's saying come this backhand now and do a bit of hunting on the backhand.
Yep, so Colleen's got to come underneath though and trying to sit that bowl out. Oh, don't you see?
Yeah, well, it's a tight.
Not quite there though. Needed a bit more weight than that to afford to affect a conversion shot over. So Margaret, pretty much just sneak past your own. Well, might be useful.
Might be a useful block there.
Might be something in the eye.
Something, yeah.
Looking from there, there's a bit of channel down there, isn't it? But hard to get to.
Balmoral have the final shot on this game
Yes.
as well, so it's either just sit there with one and protect it.
Yeah, well, one need to go. Any score here wins the game, doesn't it?
Well,
And it's
it's
the last.
yeah.
Any score.
What's the 8 bowls, isn't it? 8, 15, 7 and 8, 15. So they'll play the last end anyway,
Yeah.
but it'll be tough.
Yeah, I think you'd be comfortable 7 up last end. You'd be happy. Happy days, normally.
Yeah, normally.
Normally, happy days.
Yeah. I never dropped a 7 on the final end. I've dropped a 6. I never dropped a 7.
Okay, news of the men's fours. Last end playing
Here's
now.
a lovely bowl.
And
Oh, bad luck.
New Lynn leading 18-11. So 7 shot difference, 18-11. New Lynn over East Tamaki.
Oh,
So bit of a chance there for New Lynn to get into the final. And St Heliers and Point Chev. There's a few bodies in the way, I'll have to tell you shortly. Right, Tess.
you don't have to do anything, Tess. You just have to roll your bowl down there and get into position.
So she's trying to go, just if she gets round that one of her mum's, but she's not going to.
Still a good effort, though.
In the mixed.
Yeah.
So Robin's got to come. That's the gap between the chocolate brown and the
Yeah, in the orange.
and the orange. Through
Yeah.
the gap, either kill the jack or try and get the bowl clean.
Yeah, it's a bit of a tricky shot.
Yeah, as Lee says, through the gap there.
Yeah, but put a bit of weight on that hand. It doesn't swing very well.
She's got a fair bit of weight on, but she's tight, I think.
All right, you going to put the bowl in your pocket? What would you do?
Well, I mean, the bowl is the second shot is past the heads, isn't it? So she's got to sneak around to her mum's bowl. Shouldn't be too much damage in the area. Well, in the area for her mum or the bowl.
Oh, God.
Good shot.
Now, two.
2 shots.
Hey, what a shot.
That
Absolute
might be,
cracker. Absolute cracker.
Might be turning your toes up, props. Well, if it's any more than 2, you don't play the last end.
Oh, yeah, you do.
You can't.
8.
Now, the old rules, isn't it?
No.
If it's more than 2, I said.
15. No, still 8. They
Yeah,
can still win
if it's
8.
more than
Oh,
2.
it's more than 2,
If
yeah.
it's more than 2, you don't
Yeah,
play.
you don't play last end. No, that's the new law. That's the new law.
Which is a great rule, I reckon. I think
If it's,
Might talk to
impossible to win, then you don't play.
I might talk to the indoor bowls people to say that same scenario.
Oh, no.
No.
Bad luck. No. Oh, come on, we can see that from here.
Yep.
2.
3. No, can't go. So well done.
3.
It's a win to the Balmoral team.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, that was the blue bowl
Yep.
there. Yeah,
A win to the Balmoral team
Yeah,
of
sorry, 3.
Tess Farley,
16.
Margaret Rouse,
9.
Katie Merritt and Linda Farley. They're into the final where they will play the winner of the St Heliers and Point Chev game, which still got 4 ends to go. That's been quite a slow pace over there. And at the moment it is 11-6 to St Heliers over Point Chev. And the other men's semi-final is a killed end, so it's still 7 the diff, last end.
So well done, certainly well done to the Balmoral team. Well done to the Balmoral team, and we wish them well for the final.
Wish them off the final, absolutely.
Yeah.
Would it be a huge feather in the cap of Katie Merritt in her first year bowling to win a centre title? I think that'd be the pinnacle that not a lot of people have done before. A lot of people achieved. And in the men's, the locals have won that. So Mike Galloway's team of Martin Dixon, Gavin Brown and James Gavin are into the final, where they'll play the winner of the New Lynn and East Tamaki game, which 7 shots of difference in that to New Lynn you'd think would be.
And that's our feature game for the second half.
It is
commentating. So look forward to.
And now we have the replay of the highlights.